Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a little Dvar Torah, a little inspiration from the holy city of Tzfat, Israel. So, our sages teach us that there are three 2,000 year periods. And by knowing this, you literally get the secret of the evolution of human consciousness from the beginning until the times that we're in now, and including the infinite future. So the very first question that exists is, why do we even exist in the first place? And the answer to that is unconditional love. The example that I like to give people is, I like to say, would you like to have a child? And everybody will say yes. Why? Well, some people say, well, it's a mitzvah. I want to continue my lineage. And I love telling people, actually, there's a deeper reason. Oh yeah, what is it? It's because you love them. You see, love is the motivating factor here. And God loves you unconditionally. There isn't anything you can do or say that will break his love for you. As a parent, if your teacher comes home and says, oh, your child did this and that, if they're trying to help your child, you're like, I'm on your page. But if they're upset at your child, you don't even want to hear it, because the parent has unconditional love. And that's God loves for you. Now, there are two types of love. There's love because you have something that I need, or there's love because I admire you. And that's the kind of love, believe it or not, God has for each and every one of us. Now, when you love someone, you do two opposite things. The first thing that you do is you actually give them space to develop and to grow. Similarly, when they're interested in getting some of your wisdom, you are there for them. When my daughter calls me up, Dad, should I take this job or that job? I love answering my own daughter. I try to help everyone. Of course, my own daughter, I love helping her. And the same thing happened in our life. The first 2,000 years are called the 2,000 years of creation or chaos. God made the world and man went crazy. The next 2,000 years, they begin with Abraham. They're called the 2,000 years of the Torah. The Torah teaches us absolute truth. Life is not about how can I get more or it's a competition. It's actually how can I give more? How can I make this world a better place? But there's actually a great secret, because after the 2,000 years of Torah come the 2,000 years of redemption. Now, if Torah is exponentially greater than creation, redemption has to be taking us to a much higher level of consciousness. And this, in a sense, was summarized by the Baal Shem Tov. He said that every single thing, every moment, everything you see and hear, it's actually a message. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe takes it even a step further. He says sometimes you get ideas in your head which you're like, who said that? It was actually God giving you an idea. Because the real secret of life is God didn't make the world and leave it. We are like in his video game. Your screen is coming from the computer as we speak. The world is being generated by its creator right now. And what does that mean? It means if you don't see him, it's only because he's hiding and not because he's not there. And the moment you say, God, can you help me out here? In fact, there's a Kabbalistic teaching. Would you like to get advice from God? All you need to do is ask. And the first thought, not emotion, but thoughts, because it's a real frequency, you could have thought that or that, is actually his reply. So here's an amazing idea that the ultimate destiny, the ultimate consciousness, the ultimate future of humanity, as the verse says, "Lo yilmadu ishas achiv," nobody will teach each other. Ki kulam yedu oisi, everybody will know me. It says, "Torah chadasha mi'iti teitze," a new Torah will come from me. In other words, God will become a personal God. And to conclude, the Kabbalah teaches us that approximately the 600th year of the sixth millennia, approximately the year 1840, God will open the floodgates of wisdom of above and below, and they will merge in anticipation of the coming of the Mashiach. So all of the technology that's out there is actually a paradigm teaching us how to understand the spiritual technology that's going on. Just like you can get in your car and turn on a little machine and it will tell you where to go, you can get into your life and ask God and he will tell you where to go. And just like AI can build rapport with you and understand you, God has that rapport with you. He's your personal guide. And this is the infinite future. There is you, There's the world you live in and your consciousness, but there's also the merger of the divine consciousness merging with your consciousness, and together you are a little Mashiach. And I'll conclude with a little story. I met a Jew who was over 90 years old. When I met him, he hadn't put on tefillin for 70 years. I put on tefillin with him. He was a very clever guy. He says, I really feel that I was reborn. So I wanted to teach him a little bit. I told him about Mashiach. He was very spiritual. He didn't have a lot of Jewish background. So he says to me, you're the Mashiach. And I said to him, what do you mean? He said, well, you just did me a favor. So I want you to realize that to everybody you're going to meet, to every person you're going to smile to everyone you're going to give some charity, everyone you'll give a hug to, you are their Mashiach. You are literally a messenger of God. God comes through you for them. So let's all be Mashiach together and step into a beautiful future. Thanks so much for watching.